Hi there, everybody. This is Kaiwan here once again. Back with another video. I want to focus on the comedy that they had back in the 90s called Family Matters. Okay, and I want to focus on the characters. I want to focus on the characters Steve Urkel and Laura. Okay, Steve Urkel and Laura. I have to say for the record that Steve Urkel, he was trying to get with Laura and he was trying to kiss up to Laura, do things to Laura, trying to win her heart. Really and truly, what's the example of that? Basically, a simp. So he was basically trying to get Laura's attention and try to be in love with Laura. But what did Laura actually did? Laura Winslow. She actually rejected him and treated him like dirt, treated him like shit, basically. And strange enough that most of the time he was in the friend zone with Laura, and Laura didn't pay him no interest. Then all of a sudden they had this woman named Myra that paid a lot of interest in that started taking interest in Steve Urkel. And basically she was all over him and she wanted to be with him. Basically. But Laura on the other hand, Steve Urkel was trying to get with her so much and Laura just kept brushing him off and treating him like garbage, treating him like shit, treating him like dirt, basically. And here it is, he was trying to get her attention. Steve Urkel tried to get her attention and tried to flirt with her and so on. But Laura just kept treating him like garbage. I even remember one episode, mind you, I should put in post-production, where they were at a hotel. Laura and Steve were at a hotel or a motel, and she told him to sleep in the bathroom. Then he went to sleep in the bathroom. Then while she was about to go to sleep, Steve Urkel came out of the bathroom and said, "No, I don't get to sleep in the bathroom. You get to sleep in the bathroom." And he was talking about how he was actually had to pay. And he was actually arguing with Laura and talking to Laura and being strict with her and saying that he was the one that paid for the motel room. He was the one that paid to get his car fixed, and of course he actually told her off and said that he's a human being and he needs to and he deserves to get treated with, respect. And he was literally telling her off. And I have to say for the record, for what Steve Urkel did in that episode, really and truly, it goes to show you that, you men out there need to have a ruling class mentality like Steve Urkel, putting that woman in her place. But really and truly, through all the episodes of him trying to kiss up to Laura and so on, and one wrong thing that he actually said, he said that he worshipped the ground that Laura walked on. Really and truly, the woman should worship. Really and truly, the woman should worship the ground that you walk on. Not you shouldn't worship the ground that she walks on. So he said that I worship the ground that you walk on, which is totally off. Him saying that, Steve Urkel was totally off when he said that, for real. And so really and truly, the woman should worship the ground that you walk on. Okay, you mentioned have that ruling class mentality. Stop, kissing up to this woman's, behind. And really and truly, he was trying to get with Laura, and Laura keep treating him like crap constantly. But Myra, on the other hand, was actually taking an interest in Steve Urkel. But in my opinion, right, Steve Urkel should have literally married Myra. Okay, actually, Steve Urkel, really and truly, he should have married Myra instead of Laura. Okay, he should have married Myra instead of Laura. Okay, because Myra was the one that was taking an interest in him. Because if I was in that position, right? If one woman took an interest in me and the other one treated me like shit, who am I going to take an interest in? The woman that, took an interest in me. Not the woman that treated me like garbage. And here it is that, in the last episode, coming to the last episode, Laura all of a sudden wanted to marry, Steve Urkel. Talking about she loved him and all this. After all the times that she was putting him in the friend zone, all the time that Steve Urkel was actually being in the friend zone with Laura. Laura was putting him in the friend zone for all this time, and then all of a sudden, she wants to marry him. If that was me, I would have told that woman, kiss my ass. I would have told her that, and walk out the door. Talk about I love you and all this, but yet still you was treat him like shit the whole entire time. But really and truly, in my opinion, Myra should have been the one to marry Steve Urkel. Myra should have been the one that Steve Urkel should have been with, because they're actually matched as a couple. Even though Steve Urkel actually took an interest, the first person that Steve Urkel had met was Laura. Laura was actually treating him like garbage, man. But now all of a sudden she wanted to marry him. Really and truly, you may, on the other hand, should take that episode into consideration and think about a female that treat you like garbage the whole entire time, then all of a sudden she want to put her life together, and all of a sudden she want to, she wanted to take an interest in you after all this time she treating you like shit. And then because she actually see you with a good job and car and all this, she want to take an interest in you. Okay, but yeah, so all this time she was treating you like garbage the whole entire time. It's strange enough. But really and truly, Steve Urkel should have married Myra instead of Laura. And you should have had a female that would have took the place of Myra if Michelle Thomas, died. Of course, Michelle Thomas died, the one that played Myra. They should have had a replacement for Myra, and Myra and Steve Urkel should have been together instead of Laura. Really and truly. But it goes to show you that you men should actually take those episodes into consideration and know that, being in a friend zone with a woman really isn't is not the right choice. Really and truly. You should take that into consideration. And if a woman actually treats you like shit and then all of a sudden, some years down the line, she will marry you, no. No, kick her to the curb and find somebody else better. For real, straight up. Find somebody else better. And really and truly, for you black men, and if the black woman if that same black woman that was treating you like shit, you think you would take her on? No. Kick her to the curb and find somebody better. You men out there have a ruling class mentality. Okay? Don't let no woman boss you around. Alright? So, I just wanted to bring that out on that Family Matters episodes that I've been seeing. I remember seeing Family Matters back in the 90s. So I wanted to share that with y'all. So, put a comment in the comment board. Tell me if Steve Urkel deserves to be with Laura or Myra. Put a comment in the comment board. Alright, so with that, this is Kairan Ward here. Bye for now.